All right, let's do a nice little one-take video right here for the old time's sake. No editing. I don't know what this is going to be like. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having a great Monday, great Martin Luther King Jr. Day, great inauguration day, just great day in general. It's 4 degrees outside and I'm cold as hell, so I'm inside. This video, I just want to, take a second, talk to you guys about some of the stuff that I'm working on, some of the stuff that you might have been pretty hyped to see that unfortunately might not see the light of day because of things that have happened behind the scenes, and just give you an update overall on what's going on. I've uploaded every single day in January. Sometimes I've uploaded twice. I think it's like my 24th or 25th video in a row, and I definitely want to keep that streak going. I feel better having the streak going, and just gives me something to look forward to every single day. But main thing I wanted to address in this and talk about is the Eminem album, or the Eminem leak. Sorry, it's not an album. It's a collection of songs. It's the Straight from the Lab mixtape, okay? So I recorded myself listening and reacting to the first 14 songs, roughly, that dropped. There's been like 30 that's dropped now. There's been some demos and just a lot of things have come out of the vault. It's been crazy. And I was really excited to chop those up and kind of put those out at some point in the future. There was the Nate Dogg chorus. Nate Dogg's been dead for 10 years now. More than that, I think it's been a while. So that was really cool to hear him. There was the Slaughterhouse song. Slaughterhouse hasn't been a thing in like 10 years. There was the Led Zeppelin sample that was some of the best rapping that I've heard him do. I didn't like the chorus all that much, but the rapping on it was really, really awesome. And that was a really cool reaction. And I couldn't wait to, slice all that up and put it out there. Now, I do have 3 videos out there. I think it's Funk with Anderson .Paak and Boogie. Then I have Antichrist 2005. And I have the Suge Knight disc, Smack You. So these are still up, but I'm hearing through the grapevine, very reliable sources that have talked directly to the man himself, that people aren't very happy about the leaks, okay? At first, it was okay, but I think the straw that broke the camel's back was the Smack You disc that got put out, because that kind of happened a little bit later than those first 14 songs. I think everything was okay with Antichrist 2005 and Marshall Powers and those songs, but once Smack You got out, it's like, okay, and you can understand why. That song clearly was not meant to see the light of day because of how diabolical it was and how much it could have changed the landscape of the scene back in the day, and just there's a lot of threats happening around that song. And so Eminem's not happy, Paul's not happy, Interscope's not happy. People are not happy that is floating around right now, and I'm seeing a bunch of people getting the audios taken down. I'm seeing the whole Straight from the Lab mixtape videos getting silenced and muted on YouTube and taken down, and I don't want to put out these reactions and then I run the risk of getting, copyright claimed is fine and all. I got a couple copyright claims on those, but getting a video taken down hurts your algorithm, but getting struck, I've never gotten a strike on the channel. That'd kill me. I mean, I think you can't live stream for a week or something if you get a strike. There's a lot of limits that happen when you get strikes, and I just do not want that, okay? So I don't want to run the risk of doing that. I know people have Patreons and stuff where they put those reactions to those songs. I don't have a Patreon. Thought about putting them out on members only, but I think even if you put them on private videos like that, you can still run the risk of getting struck. I know you can still get struck on private and unlisted videos, so I would assume you kind of run the same risks by doing that. So I'm not saying it's 100% not going to happen. You might see it next week. I might test the waters again and put out a reaction next week to one of those songs and just see how things are going. But, I'm kind of waiting it out. I'm waiting to see if my videos get taken down. I'm waiting to see if other people start posting reactions and they kind of lean off of it a little bit. I just really don't know what to do. And again, I'm not trying to piss the man off. I'm not trying to piss off the label. They know how much I like them. He knows how much I like him. I just don't want to do anything wrong. I don't want to get stuck in the wrong position, if that makes any sense to you guys. So be on the lookout. Joey and I will talk more about the mixtape tonight. He actually listened to it. So our podcast tomorrow, a big bulk of it will be about the mixtape. But yeah, I'm pretty bummed out. I wanted you guys to see some of those reactions. I talked to Knox Hill. He's kind of doing the same thing that I'm doing. I think he's going to record some reactions and kind of put them in the back burner, and he'll post them whenever he feels like maybe the coast is clear, or if there's a green light given, something like that, then you'll see them. I'll have mine ready to go if it ever happens. I'll make sure that I still have them for you guys if it could ever happen at some point. So that's the update on the Eminem mixtape reactions. I know, I'm getting a lot of messages on Instagram, and I wanted to be transparent with you guys and let you know that, I'm trying to be respectful as possible to the OG artists. They're not happy that the leaks are out, okay? What else is there going on in my life? So I'm working on a video right now. I kind of checked out the Drake lawsuit on UMG, and where he mentioned reactors, mentioned my man No Life Shack and a couple other people that I'm cool with. And I thought that was super weird, but I kind of went over it. I got mentioned in it at some point in some Twitter threads, so I wanted to give my input and show my copyright claims that I got hit with and the ones that I didn't get hit with. It's an interesting video. I got hit with more copyright claims from Kendrick than I did Drake during that whole beef, and that's like a big talking point for Drake's lawsuit is that Kendrick stuff wasn't copyright claims, so people can make money off of it, so they were more inclined to promote it and react to it. But I had less Drake songs get copyright claimed than I did Kendrick songs. Anyway, it's a fun video. I'm working on it. It's taking a long time to edit. That should happen tomorrow, as well as the next Papa Do podcast episode. Joey and I are going to record that literally right after I get done talking to you guys right here. So there's a lot of stuff in the works with that. Also, just wanted to kind of get on here and be real for a second. I like making videos like this every now and again, but I have not been in the best headspace mentally these last few days. I don't know what it is. I think it kind of crashed a little bit, just kind of fell down on some of these highs from the Eminem album reactions. I haven't had a video hit 100,000 views in a very long time. It's just how YouTube has been for me. It's been a slow decline. Feel like I'm kind of working my way out, and then got these Eminem leaks come out, and I'm hitting 150, 200,000 views again, and it just felt really awesome. And then I'm coming back down to earth. So I don't know if that's what it is. I just don't know, man. I don't know what makes me happy anymore when it comes to this stuff. I used to think it was views, then I got the views and it wasn't it. I used to think it was the money, then I got the money and it wasn't it. I think what I really miss is just the overall camaraderie, and I miss having the friends that I used to have and everybody being cool. It really sucks that everybody went their own way and people started beefing with each other and letting the internet sway their opinions on other people and just buying into the bullshit. I hate it. I really do, because we had such a really nice thing going, and that was my favorite memories from YouTube. But I'm gonna be fine. I'll get over it. Again, it's just that I think it's that camaraderie that I really, really miss. And speaking of that, it kind of reminds me to the next point, and then I'll stop talking. I'm using you guys as my therapist today. I posted a Q&A on Instagram last night, and I had a lot of people ask me about features, which is really dope that many people still want to make music with me. I really miss making music, and sometimes I use features to kind of spark my creative process because they give me a better foundation to go off of than when I can create myself sometimes. But I stopped doing features about 3 years ago, I think. I used to be on a website called Indie Amplify where you could see my feature price, you could buy it, and then I would review the song. And if I liked the song and I liked you as an artist and I thought I would go well on it, I would accept it. And then bing, bang, boom, we'd do the song. And it would, I'd promote it on my Instagram, promote it on YouTube and all that stuff. And it was a big fun time. But if I didn't like the song, then I'd be like, hey, man, I don't think I'm a good fit for this one. I don't feel comfortable doing this. You get your money back. Bing, bang, boom. We'd move on. It was a nice, cool idea, and I really liked it. Unfortunately, that website has kind of moved in a different direction with my man Futuristic. I love him to death, but he kind of went in his own way with that. And I also got burned a few times doing some of those features. So there's a main artist feature that you can do when you do features with somebody, and it's basically like I'm posting a song myself if I get hit with a main artist. So say I do a song with Luke Gaunt, for example. He's a guy that I actually got introduced to through paid features. He paid me half of a feature when I first met him. He flew me out to Colorado. We did a song together, and I was like, bro, you were sick. Never pay me for another feature again. I'm doing them for free. You don't even have to send me the other half of this feature. Lifetime friends. Every feature you ever want's going to be free for me, and that's been the case for both of us. We just do constant love back and forth, free features for each other. But there was a few times where, anyway, sorry, I'll go back. The main artist feature, if we were to do a song together and we did a main artist feature, the song would post like I posted a single on my page, and it would post on Luke Gaughan's page like he posted a single. It's like maximum traction for the song. It's a whole lot of value. And there was an extra section where you would pay more if you wanted that. People were buying the original feature price where it would show up as Crypt was featured on this, and then people could go to their page, and then they were posting me as their main artist. And it would like the main artist was just as much as the feature because it's arguably more valuable. And like it just really rubbed me the wrong way when people were doing that. And I've had that happen. I did that by accident early on in my career, and I understand that. with some of the features that I done, and I didn't really know how the stuff worked. But it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. People were putting out songs and didn't send me the final mix, and I'd be off timing. I would sound weird. And it was just weird things. There was just a lot of stuff that rubbed me the wrong way. People would hold on to features for years and then re-release them, or they would just simply re-release a feature that I did for them 5 years ago and put it on my main artist page. That happened. That really sucked. I just don't like that. I don't like not having that kind of control. So that's why I stopped doing features, unless it was somebody that was super, super dope, or somebody that I had been friends with for a long time, like Luke Gone or Atlas, like guys like that I've established a really long relationship with. But like I said, there's been a lot of people ask me a lot recently about features, and I think I'm going to go back to that style of, this is my price. If you like it, awesome. If it's too much, that's great. I totally understand. This is just what I think my time is worth. I know how much money I could make if I were to sit down and make my own song, and it's way more than what my feature price is. But, the feature price that I have is basically what a bunch of people have told me they would pay for a feature, and that's just how I've priced it. I don't like pricing myself out. I feel like a whore. All right, I don't like feeling like I'm more important than people. It's just weird. All right, I'm super weird about talking about money. I don't like it. It makes me feel icky. Anyway, if you want to feature, DM me on Instagram. I'll tell you what my price is, and if you think it's too much, like I said, cool. If you think you can make it work, well, send me the song, and if I like it and everything works out well, then I'll do it. Like I said, I'll promote it on my Instagram. I'll promote it at the end of some YouTube videos, because I go hard on features, man. I love doing features. Sometimes, arguably, most of the time, I go harder on features than I do my own songs. So like I said, that the inspiration kind of kicks in really well. But yeah, just DM me on Instagram if you want to feature, and then, if you're shocked by my price, I'm sorry. I'm shocked by my price sometimes too. But this is just what people have told me to put my price at, okay? Blame it on other people. Don't blame it on me. Anyway, that's my therapy session for today. I'll see you guys in another video tomorrow. Might be the Drake one. Definitely will be a Papa Do podcast. And I love you guys. And I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Bam. Bam. Okay, it's done.